progress within myself, amazing progress within the team that I'm a part of. I have to say I'm seeing amazing progress in my clients, being able to mentally come back in this bigger environment of thinking for themselves, being in a closer, self-love vibe and also a self-love frequency as well too, and I'm just loving it. I have to completely say that I am blessed that I am alive right now, that I'm actually reaching towards all these goals that I'm writing down. I cannot stress it enough that COVID has really not only locked me inside and locked you inside as well too, but COVID has locked us inside to understand the brain. That's what I got from it. Understand the level of thinking that you have to go through a day-to-day, being that you have to wake up with a positive mindset, being that you cannot go anywhere besides going to your pantry or going to your refrigerator. Those are the only possibly two places that you can go inside your house. You can either go inside the backyard, take a little chill in the garage that you see as I am. This is the office. I have to say, we have to understand of what we have. I've had to really realize that we must understand that, it's important for us to really, really take initiative on our level of thinking, the way that we see ourselves, the way that we see other people, revealing true colors, being able to identify what we want, and just completely going after it. COVID has not only shown us that we need to take more appreciation for the things that we have, but also to take in more in consideration of the things that we don't have. It was definitely an eye-opener, being that I was able to indulge into a whole new skill set that I have to say again, and you see that I'm saying it again, that I'm extremely blessed that I'm actually taking on this risk. And as you see, I have a smile on my face. Who takes a risk and actually has a smile on his face? A person that believes. That's why. You're not gonna if you take a risk on yourself and you're self-doubting, you lost. You lost. You see this guy? Look at me. I wake up every single day, I smile. Every single day I smile. I probably smile way too much. Cheeks be hurting. But I have to say, I'm extremely blessed that I'm able to say that in this lifetime, I was able to take a risk in myself and to believe that this journey that I'm on is pure bliss. This journey that I'm on have amazing people involved in it. I've met hundreds and thousands of people through these Zooms, and being able to hear people tell their story, not only in investing but also being able to tell their story, just what happens in their daily life or what happened in their life to get them to the point where they're at now. I have to say I've learned a lot from people my age, that it really matters on how you really spend your time. It really matters on how you spend your time. I can't stress it enough that, huge shout out to numerous amounts of gentlemen. I'm actually going to say their names: Keani McGee, Arvinder. I have to say them two guys right there alone has really impacted my life. And you guys watching this video, I have to say thank you again, man. Thank you for actually being able to believe in me, being able to show me this path that you guys are taking. Knowing you guys for about these good 2 years, imagine if I would have stayed with you guys within those 2 years. But I didn't have the vision then that I have now. So now that we have the vision here, we have to say that I have a success around me. Okay, I have a lot of success around me when I wake up. I speak about success. I indulge into success. I indulge into my spiritual side of things when it comes to believing. I do all of that. It's very important. As you can see here, a really nice thing I'd love to show you, just to remind myself that, you know, it's important. So, you know what? I'm gonna just read it. Still getting posted like this. Who cares? I do not care. I'm a genuine person. So what's pretty much in front of me is my whiteboard, and under my whiteboard is sticky notes. I have about 7 sticky notes right under my whiteboard, and those sticky notes individually say, 1, how do I feel? Number 2, say thoughts. Number 3, say my vision. Number 4 says what I listen to. Number 5 is what I'm looking at. Number 6 is what I am speaking. And number seven is what I am feeling. Why do I have all 7 of those? Because those are all the 7 laws of nature of our human creation. Those are all the things that we involved in. Everything. Where we basically our source coming from, of how we can actually change our life, and to realize how are we spending our life on a day-to-day basis, just by those 7 things. I'll repeat them. How do you feel right now? You need to ask yourself on a day-to-day basis, every single moment, even try every hour or every second. If you're well disciplined to actually understand how you feel every second, you are doing yourself some justice. You're really paying attention to your body vibrations, because as people, we are vibrating with everything that's vibrating around us. And then number 2, your thoughts. How are you actually thinking on a day-to-day basis? You need to be thinking positive. I'm a very optimistic person. Everybody that has come across me, you have not heard one negative thought. If it was a negative thought, it was probably something on TV or a TV series. That's the only thing that is possibly a negative thought. When it comes to life, I take that extremely serious. I'm a very optimistic person. Doesn't matter what I do, I'm optimistic in everything. Even my clients tell me, I can't hold a whole minute plank. Yeah, you are. You're about to hold a whole minute and 30 seconds. That's what we're about to do. And then they do it. And then they never realize that they can do it. Why? Because I'm a very optimistic person. I'm going to speak life into you when you train with me. And number 3, my vision. You have to have a vision to be able to shoot for. What I had to realize that only writing down goals with no date on them and no sense of actually seeing myself obtain that goal, it was just a dream. And dreams come and go. We have dreams every night if you're actually aware of them. Number 4 is what is we listening to. I love music. I listen to music all day, every day. I have to say I spend more time listening to music than I spend more time listening to personal development. But I start my morning off with personal development each and every day. And then when it comes to actually indulging into what I'm looking at, I actually have to change that. I don't watch a whole ton of TV. I'm a human being. I am going to say I do watch TV when those downtimes come, but on a day-to-day, I want to say about an hour watching TV, My light just went off. We're panicking. The mannequin? The flamican? Wait, we're having technical difficulties, and I'm not starting until this light is back up, because how amazing this light is. It has to be up, and it has to work, okay? It has to work. You know what? Do we need a light? No, we don't, because we got this beautiful nature that we call life. This video still goes on. Let me finish just what I was saying so I can actually wrap this up. We have some training to go and do. What are you looking at? Okay, watch what you're looking at. Every morning when I wake up, I don't say a word until I actually watch E.T. I don't say one word until I actually watch Eric Thomas, because how I start my day will dictate how the rest of my day is actually going to be. It's how you start your day is going to dictate on how the rest of your day is going to be. You watch the news, your day is going to be a self-reflection of what you watched this morning on the news, okay? What are you speaking? As I'm speaking right here, I'm speaking basically what I've been teaching myself and what I've been learning from a lot of, self-made, successful entrepreneurs, business-minded individuals, and not only business-minded individuals, but being able to learn from motivational speakers, like, motivational speakers, influencers, other coaches, it's just anybody. When someone talks, I listen unconditionally. Why? Is because I never know what I'm going to miss. The simplistic most simplistic type of person can have valuable information, which can help me on my journey onto becoming better and bigger and better. It may not be important to you because of this level of person that that person is at, but that person can say one thing that can trigger something in your head that can give you a different outcome on what you're going through in your life. That's why I listen to everything that everyone says. Everything. I give my full undivided attention, okay, on everything. When you actually listen to me or when you actually speak with me, you'll possibly be like, why is this guy giving me full ass eye contact? It's because I'm not trying to miss anything you say. Whatever you have to say is very important, okay? Life would have never gave you the blessing to have a voice if the vibration on your thoughts and the vibration from your very voice was not important. So that's what I look at. That's what we all should look at as an individual, just by what are we speaking, okay? And most of all, my favorite one is what am I feeling? That's one of the huge ones. I need a haircut. Look at that one hair sticking out. That's a huge one. What are you feeling? Let that sink in. What are you feeling? Scared? Tired? Hopeless? You feel desire? You have some desire somewhere? You have some faith somewhere? Look at those things, you guys. Look at those things. Okay? It's about that time that we change our life. And that's what we're doing personally. That's what we're doing personally. We're changing our lives, stepping out of the office because somebody has to make this happen. Somebody has to. Who's going to make it happen? Are you going to make it happen? Am Mom going to make it happen? Is Mom's going to make it happen? Somebody got to make this happen. And we're on a huge journey to break generational poverty, okay? That's very hard. That's very hard to say. That's very hard to say. But, when you believe it, to me, that's the easiest thing, is believing it. Tricking myself into believing that I'm able to obtain anything in this entire world. And I'll say also, it's easy to say it as well, too. Easy to believe, easy to say it as well. I say the hardest thing is putting it into action. Personally, I'm a huge believer. But one thing is hard, I can say is challenging, is to have consistency, persistence, and action. That was one of the hardest things. And I have to say, personally, that's what's hard. But it's still possible. So if you didn't learn anything from these 15 minutes, please go back. Again, as I said, you never know what you missed that someone could have said that could have changed just a small piece of your life.